Hello everybody and welcome back to Bessy Beneath. So I'm here in the telehandler with a big bucket load of silage, and we have, well, must be about 505,000 litres of silage left to sell. We can't sell any more at the moment though, because as I try and sell it, it just goes through all over the ground, despite being empty. So I think there must be a daily allowance if that's right. Anyway, we'll find out soon because we're going to progress to the next day, probably halfway through the episode. But today, well, I've actually already started the job. We're going to be spraying field number 59. I've done the sugarcane and I still have to do the oats. So what we're going to do is attach to our big Cavernan sprayer. Chainsaw is over here. He's doing his own soybean harvest and it's actually almost finished. So that's all going really well. So anyway, yes, if I just jump into... just wondering which tractor is going to be the best for this. I would quite like to use a Zerion, just because they're good tractors. No, I'm a big fan of this mod. So where did the sprayer go? It was here the whole time, lurking behind the seed drill. So we'll get that moved out of the way. Pop it over here. And we're going to do that very quickly. Now I do already have the tram lines laid out, so we're just going to follow those tram lines. Nice and easy. Now, like I said, I have already done the sugarcane. The reason why is because it was just way too developed. It's basically ready, that crop. And it looked a bit stupid spraying it because the sprayer was just hitting all of the tops of the crop of the plants. So I have decided to not put that in the video. It wasn't really much of a problem. It's just it looked a bit weird. But this is the important part, making sure that the oats are all fertilised properly. We have already applied an application to them, so they're 50% of the way there. This will get them to 100%, and it's just going to make the whole harvest much more worthwhile. So another good reason for using the Zerion, it's quite fast. Okay, right, yeah, so I do want to do the sugarcane really soon. It might even be this episode, in fact it probably will be this episode. And although it looks like there isn't much there, in actual fact there's loads. Sugarcane does take a long time to harvest, but I think it's worth quite a bit of money, so it's not a problem. Now the other thing is, I remember when we were doing Lone Oak, I think it was a modified combine harvester, but we did harvest the sugarcane very quickly with it, although the trailers were becoming full really fast. Or maybe it was a modified forager, I can't remember, but it was quite impressive. I might have to find the video so we can do it again in the future. But anyway, yeah, we'll follow these. I think the tramlines look really good. They add a lot to the game. I'm very pleased that you can do tramlines. Although if you are using a sprayer which has got a really narrow working width, you must destroy a lot of crop, because you'd have so many tramlines so close together. Right, anyway, yes, we'll crack on. It won't take a minute. Well, that is the spraying completed. For a moment there I didn't think we'd have enough fertiliser. Chainsaw to put the lorry here. I think it's because we are going to do the sugarcane. I'm just wondering, if we're carting a long way with the sugarcane, we might need to have at least 2 trailers. And I know that whenever you do drive the harvester, it can become a bit much, because you have to have 2 people carting sometimes. But if we are not going very far, then it won't really be a problem. I'll just take a look and see where it is going to. Okay, so I've taken a look, and this is the place here. That's the best price. So it's not too far to go, it's just up the road. we'll just have to give it a go and see what happens. Hopefully we can use the Zerion. I always like using the Zerion. Just back this into here. Sort of claiming this as our own yard now because it's the only storage facility in this particular area, which we have. But that's fine. Anyway, yes. I'll just look into doing sugarcane and then we'll begin. Right, not just yet. We're going to do this field here, the oat field. It will also give us space on the other side, as we do need to have quite a bit of space around the crop to be able to do the carting. So I'll get it baled as chainsaw harvest it, and then if there's time after that, we'll do the sugarcane. It will get done, no doubt about it. So I grabbed the baler. Yeah, I would prefer to do Hestons. It would be good to do some Heston bales. In fact, I was going to speak to Chainsaw about it. Yeah, we're going to do Heston bales. So I just need to restart the game so I can enable one of the big balers. I'll just get to the store first. That's where we'll be picking it up from. There's just something about Heston bales. It just seems more satisfying because they're big, chunky bales. And I suppose we could get away with setting the capacity higher as well because they physically look much bigger. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be probably quite expensive. Yeah, I always prefer the flotation. Yes, I think we should probably buy it though, not lease it this time. Right, okay. So as Chainsaw quite rightly pointed out earlier, although I wasn't recording at the time, the sugarcane isn't quite ready yet. It should be showing as growing, yes it is. But the oats are ready. It'll be interesting to see how this tractor performs with this baler. It should be very good. We're going to do 50-50, so I'll be on it half the time and the rest of the time I'll be on the combine. Bale capacity we could definitely put to 10,000 I think. This is the time to do it before we get anything into it. So yeah, that should be good. I think that is going to be a really nice setup. Yeah, so since the crop is not ready, I don't know what that's going to mean for sugarcane in this episode. We might just do a whole episode on it next time. We will see. If we are going to stick with this Heston baler, which we probably will do, then we could sell the class baler, and that's worth a lot of money. Unless, of course, we've leased it, but I think we do own that one. Out of the few things that we actually do own, yeah, we do, we own it. So it's £112,000, even more if we take it back to the store ourselves. So yeah, that's a good chunk of money there. Here we go. $12 miles per hour, we can do it at speed. Yeah, the combine's going to fill up fairly quickly. We also don't have the issue with the pickup missing bits. It's a really good wide pickup. So that is the first bale already produced. Once the first one's out, we'll be dropping them fairly frequently. Yeah, it's nice. And everything that you see here is on ModHub, the baler and the tractor, if you're interested. Right, the first bale to be dropped. The baler is producing bale number 3. Probably do it on the turn, they usually, yeah, just before the turn. Right, so we're going to continue. As I said, we're going to do 50-50. So we will be swapping over halfway through the time lapse. But at the end of the time lapse, the whole field should be harvested. It probably won't be quite baled, but it might be, because this does do some serious speed. Not bad speed at all. Okay then, so yeah, we haven't finished the field just yet, but the time-lapse was getting a bit long. So we're 83% full. I think Chainsaw will probably have seen the auger, yep, and the beacons. So it is time to unload. It is yielding very well, this field, although I did look at the map and that last application of fertilizer didn't seem to do anything. Must have already been, well, I think the first application must have been put on too late or something. Anyway, not to worry. We're getting so many bales out of it, 10,000 litres each, and we have this many bales already. It is impressive. So yeah, the oats will be sold straight away. We do need to progress to the next day as quickly as possible though. The moment this is done, we'll go through to the next day. And hopefully the BGA sell point works again. We'll also get paid. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. So now Chainsaw can continue with the baling. I'm getting a bit of a lead now, which is good. Nothing worse than when the baler catches up with the combine. It's like catching up with a snail. You just can't get past it. Right, oh yeah, bales on the headland. Bit of a hazard. We'll be done here very soon. Then we just have the bales to move. I think actually those bales might end up costing, for the people buying them, more than the crop itself. It is surprising how much money you can make from straw when you're not running seasons.
Can't help myself.
There we go. Harvest completed. So yeah, the trailer looks about half full, which is not bad going really, because that is a big trailer. Just a bit of straw left to be baled, and then, with the exception of clearing the bales, that will be everything. So, am I not too sure if I'm taking the lorry to the sell point? Or if, yeah, right. So, let's see where the best price is. It probably isn't too far away, actually. Okay, I know where that is. That's this place up here. $43,198 litres. Not bad. I think I'm going to put the time to times 120. And after that we'll put it to 2,000. I'm just dreading the midnight really, because we're going to get paid a bit of money, but we're also going to get charged a lot of money. We have so many machines leased currently. Although yeah, the payment should be pretty big. The income. And we do have this. So it shouldn't hit us too hard, but it won't be great. Oh no, is this place closed? Oh no. I'm late. We're too late. It closes, I think it is it 6 or 8 at night? No, it must be 6 because it's not even 8. Okay, well we're gonna have to wait for the morning anyway. Beautiful sunset. Let's just put that time to, I could have 4,000 actually. Gets the night over and done with. Here we go. Payment time. Wow, 302,000. Vehicle leasing 28,500. Well, it could have been much worse. Right, the gate opens for us. Lovely. I've hit nothing. Still hitting nothing. How much have we made from the oats? Must be quite good. Oh, I must mind the trailer. Might Might have to do it in 2 tips. $82,000, $81,000? Yeah, 82,000, not bad. Okay, I don't think we need this, but we will need to get a trailer. If we're wanting to autoload, we're going to have to get the trailer which is suited to the Heston bales, not the standard quadrant bales, unless of course we want to do it manually, in which case we can use any trailer. See if we can catch up with chainsaw. But yeah, the money is almost 400,000. I was not expecting that. We'll have to check and make sure that we can sell more silage. So where should we put this? I think the sensible place will be just under the auger. Just over here. And there we go. Yeah, so we can afford pretty much anything now, especially a trailer. Yeah, that's the one for the big bales. We might as well just go with it. £29,000. Buy it outright. And yeah, that's also going to be another big income. Selling all of these. That crop is so tall. I look forward to doing it. I thought it might be today, but yeah, it just isn't ready. Okay, operating position. We can get 20 on here. It's looking like we do have more than 20, so I'll probably do the first trail load. Chainsaw can do the second. Hopefully there is enough to do 2. It is easy. It's definitely an easy way of doing things. I think the default capacity for a Heston is 6,000 in this game. That was an unexpected jackknife, but yeah, not really surprising considering the speed. Nice and easy. I think it's left about 8. So 291 at the barn. Where is the barn? I should know this. Aha. Oh yeah, I think it's that. Is that horse place? I'm fairly sure that it is. Yeah, it's quite a long way to go. As the crow flies, it's fairly close, but we have to go up here, down here. We'll make a start. Good job we have it on a lorry. Where we can do, I think, 51 miles per hour. Yep. That'll definitely help. And we can hand this over to Chainsaw. I'll finish off by checking to see if the BGA is working again. I think it probably will be. The early morning sunlight always looks so good. Actually, it's not even early morning, it's 9 o'clock, but it still looks really good. Now, from memory, we should branch off here. I think this is the right turning. Yeah, there's my beacon of light. It's not an area that we go to very often in this Let's Play. Maybe we should have bought some fields around here. It's not too late. Okay, so yes, I have been here once before. And when I was last here, I did say that we should always put the bales at the back of the trailer. The reason why is because the sell point doesn't come out very far. So I think on this occasion, I'll actually go next to the sell point. Just see what I've crashed into. Yeah, go next to the sell point. so that we can then unload the whole lot into the trigger. I think that would be the best approach. Will it be a lot of money? Let's find out. Yeah, even those ones weren't quite in, but it's at least 46, probably about £55,000. Wow, that is good. Very good. So we're handing this over to chainsaw. See if I can get out of here. Not really. We're out. Right. Judging by the fact that chainsaw is at the BGA doing stuff, I would say that it's all working again. Well, one thing's for sure. You can't deny that in this episode we have made some progress. We actually started, I think, with minus something. I did take out a loan before the video started, so it would have been probably about 1,500. But yeah, 426, that is not bad. There we go. So yeah, chainsaw has agreed to take the last few. Oh, yeah, that's all working fine. Brilliant. Well, I think... Oh no, it is actually... Some of it is going through. That is strange. I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.